speaking here for the first time, not affiliated with a big corporate media company, was what changed my career. When I first started coming to MIPCOM, it was as a buyer and a seller. And then a number of years ago, I left big corporate media, not by my own choice, and I started pontificating and punditing on the media. And the producers of MIPCOM asked me to come and speak. And I will say, I think very much speaking here for the first time, not affiliated with a big corporate media company, was what changed my career. But coming here and speaking to this market and doing the research that was required to speak not just about American media, but the global media ecosystem, really opened up possibilities and opportunities in Europe that I had never thought possible, to be blunt. So first, I think, a lot of where I am right now, wherever that is, to the folks at RX and MIPCOM. I had been speaking here for a couple of years, or a bit, at least a year or more, and then last year I was diagnosed with cancer, and it became very evident that I was going to not be able to come. And I had already made a deal with the conference to host the fast section of the conference, and I had a call and say I couldn't make it, and their first reaction was, "Are you okay?" Which is, I was expecting them to be upset. I was going to be in the hospital. So, and then someone I had met here the year prior, Marion Rochette, I recommended her to take over my role as host. And so what wound up happening was we hosted it kind of in tandem, me by video on Zoom and her live in place. And it was just, it went very smoothly, which, because it was a lot of, high wire act. But secondarily, the outpouring from folks afterwards was just, I'm really glad I'm wearing my sunglasses right now. It was really heartening. It was very, very, very cool. Last night, I had a dinner with a bunch of folks, most of whom I knew personally, but some of whom I didn't. We're sitting on a side street in Cannes at this Lebanese restaurant, drinking Lebanese wine, and just having a conversation with friends, community members, people who have genuinely become friends of mine. And we got lost in the conversation for hours, right? And it was just a wonderful conversation. Everybody sharing memories from their childhood, remembering a show or an album, actually. Somebody talked about Eminem. And then a whole nother wave of people from a dinner table somewhere else came by on the sidewalk, and it turned into a larger party conversation where we kind of all just talked to each other. We all knew each other. It was all hugs and kisses. And it was just, these are that type of rollicking, rolling conversation with people that you feel so warmly about. It just doesn't, I don't think I've ever had that type of experience in any other setting. So I think that probably personifies how I feel about the conference.